I'm Kara O, and let's see, what today is Single Saturday, and I have Jonathon Aslay with me again today because he's got so much great stuff to share. I just keep, bringing him back.
And I appreciate it.
So his website, by the way, is relationshipconfidant.com.
Yeah.
And today I want to talk about this whole idea of strong, powerful, successful women, empowered women, and how that impacts their dating and what it feels like from the man's perspective. Jonathon has a lot to talk about this, and it's really important.
Yeah.
Really important topic.
And it's a great topic to talk about, too, because I don't know how many times I get calls related to, especially with the women, the clientele that I tend to coach, are definitely, they're smart, they're strong, they're successful, they're empowered women. They're career women.
Right.
Okay? And to understand the difference, there's women that are career women and women with careers, okay? And there's a different dynamic. The career women tend to be more, I'll call them alpha personalities. They tend to be very strong. They're masculine in their energy professionally.
Yes. And they need to be.
They absolutely need to be. And it's not necessarily whether or not this is a competition with men or anything like that out in the workforce.
It's a men's world.
Okay.
They laid it out.
Yeah.
Well, and they made up the rules.
Yeah. And it's a professional world, and it's being in that energy, and that's absolutely fine. Okay. I mean, unless you're in a profession that has to do with something else, feminine-wise. But anyway. So, what happens is with a lot of the women, and the women I talk to on a regular basis, I hear this time and time again. Jonathon, I just can't find a man strong enough to be with me. Yeah. He's not strong enough to handle my presence.
Right.
And I go, here's the problem. I go, and I'm embarrassed to say, can I say it? I go, here's the problem. You're wearing your penis at work, and then you bring it home.
Yes.
And guess what? A man doesn't want to compete with your penis.
Check it at the door.
Exactly. So it's not that he's not strong enough. I've dated smart, strong, successful women. I've dated women who make 10 times more money with me. And they say, well, some women say, well, men are intimidated by my success or my financial success. I was never intimidated by it.
Right.
What bothered me the most was their masculine energy was throughout the whole relationship.
Yeah.
And it's understanding the dynamic between the masculine and the feminine. And let's face it, if you want to be with a real man, he's going to have to be in his masculine energy.
Yes.
Now, that's not to say we don't have a seesaw effect of the way the dynamics of a relationship work, whether it's masculine, feminine, or whatnot. But absolutely, the women I talk to on a regular basis, they don't understand that they have to let go of that masculine energy.
Right.
In fact, I've heard other coaches talking about you have to dumb it down, and I don't necessarily agree with that.
That's not my approach at all.
No, it's about understanding that dynamic.
Yes.
So one of the things you can do just to get into your feminine energy is if you've been at work all day, is maybe come home, just take a bubble bath.
That's exactly what I recommend.
Okay, just something to transition.
Put on sexy lingerie and dance. I'm all about the panty dance.
Yeah, turn on the music.
Turn on the music, put on your sexiest lingerie and dance around in that.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And don't wear your suit on a date.
No, definitely don't wear suit.
Because men out in the career world, probably all workplaces, they are trained. They've trained themselves to ignore. I'm speaking for men.
Sure.
They've trained themselves to kind of turn off. They can't completely, but turn off the sexual stuff because of that suit she's got on. She's, got her penis on.
Yeah.
And so he's just doing what he needs to do in a professional way.
Yeah.
So you wear that out to work, he's so conditioned to kind of like turn off that attraction energy, that sexual energy, that I'm sure that must get in the way.
Well, we still. Okay, let me just say, we men still look.
No, I didn't say you didn't. Yeah. But it's like you have to kind of rein it in.
Absolutely.
And so you're on a date and you've got this woman that's in her power suit, and you're been taught day in, day out to rein it in. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why, from a dating perspective,
she's going to keep that little puppy with her.
But, I also find it's also just in the way they communicate. They're in this masculine energy. They're like, I'm actually talking to someone right now. She doesn't realize it. It's not someone I'm coaching. It's someone I'm communicating on Facebook. Yeah. And there might be something going on between us. I don't know. But she's always in her masculine energy. Yeah. And she doesn't. And I think there's an attraction going on. But I see, I being a dating coach or a relationship coach, I know what's going on.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, she needs to, tone it down.
Right,
In other words, let the man take charge. Now, I say let him take charge. Women say, well, why isn't he taking charge? Well, it's hard for us to scream over your voice, and we don't want to. We want
to. Dueling penises.
Yeah, we don't want to fight with you. We want you to be in your when you're in your feminine state. We will take charge all day long. Trust me on this, ladies. We will take charge all day long when you're in your feminine state. When you're in your masculine energy and you're thinking, God, I want a man to be stronger than me. Guess what? We don't want to fight.
Here's a great way for a woman to look at it.
Yeah.
A man wants to cherish you. He can't cherish you when you're in your masculine energy. It just doesn't work.
Absolutely. You nailed it. Cherish is the right word.
She needs to, I got goosebumps from that. I did. I just went, whoo. She needs to get into a place where she wants to be cherished. Because when she's in her masculine, she wants to prove to you, like those questions on the first date, she wants to prove to you how successful she is, how much money she makes, whether she owns a home herself or not, whether all her educational degrees. She wants to impress you. Yeah. That's what men do.
That's what we're supposed to be doing. It's not about you impressing
us. That's right.
us.
And so it's like this, and then, you want to, what do I need to do to feel cherished? And just let that settle in.
I will say that when women are in that state of wanting to be cherished and in that receiving mode, we men will do anything.
Yes.
I mean, think of in history, whether it was Henry VIII and what he did. He changed the whole church system in England because of Anne Boleyn. And whether it's Helen of Troy, men will do some amazing things for love when they feel like they can cherish the woman they're with. But if you're in that competition mode with us and you don't realize it, you're in it and you just don't even realize it.
Yeah.
That's why it's not that we're not strong enough. Trust me, we are plenty strong enough. There are plenty of strong men out there. It's just we don't want to compete with you because we don't want to duel with your penis.
Yeah.
So just I think by understanding that, I hope by just this segment, by understanding that, it can definitely impact and change your perspective on things.
Right. And, and it's really about, this whole show that I've got going on, a lot of times we're going to say the same thing 42 ways, because it's like, oh, I got it when you said it that way. So this may be an old topic, but it's so important. It really is today in this we're swimming in this pool of the feminist movement. This pool was filled by the feminist movement. And everyone is just like treading water and not understanding why it's not working.
Yeah.
And this is it.
No.
This is really it. It's dueling penises. It doesn't work. You were afraid to talk about that.
I didn't want to say that. I hope my clients listening.
No, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. The bottom line is, we care. We want you to find love. We want you to be happy, and we want you to have a great relationship that lasts for a long time. Best friends, having a great time. So that's it for today. I'm Kara O with Jonathon Aslay, and we're wishing you lots of lip smacking love. Mwah.
Mwah.